Well, I've got about 50 designs, 50 plus designs. So what I do is I go through old archives and stuff, and I find really cool imagery, and then I collage it, and I kind of fix it up in Photoshop, and then do a little bit of typography.
I got into music when I was a teenager, so I started DJing. So not so much as of late, but yeah, just been shifted my focus on the acting side of things. So
I think music's always getting better. People say it's kind of getting worse. I'd probably prefer 70s and 80s music personally. A lot of times I think people were better at writing songs.
Yeah.
But
I think nowadays you have a whole lot of like ghost writers.
Yeah, it's like 50 people writing one song.
One track.
But songs are much better to dance to these days, I think. Than
yeah, they've sort of got that.
It's dance music thing now, you know. It's like the focus is on dancing, not like writing a good love song or something like that.
No, it's all about, I think, not so much about the content, but it's all about
the vibe and the beat. And
yeah.
It's not to tell a story, it's more just...
Yeah.
It's more like,
so it depends kind of what you feel like, I suppose. I think also when it comes to hip-hop, I think a lot of music would be better now if there wasn't so much emphasis on copyright. I think when they were sampling and stuff, the music was really creative, and then people say that's... like, I understand why you have to have it, but I think just for a little while there, a lot of my favourite hip-hop was done without that in mind. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, I suppose.
Yeah.
There is a bit of controversy to it. Like, some people agree and disagree with the copyright rule. I
if it's about making money, then you need copyright. But if it's about making some cool new music, then it's just you're just making the art for the art. Then sampling is cool by me, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely have to make sure your music library is up to date. That's pretty much the main thing. Reading the crowd is an absolute must. So you got to know your tracks really. You can't really just turn up and I guess play whatever you want. So yeah, you have to. Basically, your whole job is to get people on the dance floor. Yeah, so when people start walking off the dance floor, that's when you change the track. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need people to stay on the dance floor. So you got to pick your tracks, wisely.
Maybe try and bring the girls on the dance floor, and then the guys will follow.
Or just bring the girls on the dance floor and tell the guys to keep sitting down. I don't know. No, but the thing is, like nowadays, it's a whole lot different to what it was like years ago. Nowadays, I think everyone's sort of like patience or just, I can't figure out the word I'm trying to say, but.
Like
that's the one. Yeah, so everyone's attention span is like a whole lot shorter now, and it's like, you need like bangers.
Yeah, you got to play the ones that people know right now are the good tracks.
Exactly.
Is there any tricks you use as a DJ or music producer to keep people's attention in your music or in your DJ sets?
Tricks? No.
Like transitions and things like that?
Yeah. Like you got to go from one good track to another, and tricks. No, I know mixtapes. Mixtapes is when you pull out all the tricks. Live sets, it depends who you're playing for. Like if it's in a club or something, then tricks won't work.
Okay.
But if it's like a hip hop, like DJ battle, then that's when you pull out tricks.
Yeah, I think people just expect you to do a good job, I think. Be consistent.
I feel like if you're a DJ and you're out, then you will listen to what the DJ is playing. Okay. Whereas if you're just there to dance and stuff, you won't really notice.
Would you
but you'll notice if the music sucks.
Oh yeah, if you go like a full on fast track to like a slow jam, then obviously you're gonna be like, well, what is this? Like,
so you would like silently judge the DJ? Would you go up to the DJ and like,
you're
not doing this right?
I used to, I used to be like that dude. Okay. So I'll go up to the DJ, hey man, you wanna play this song, mate? And I'll be like, dude, get out of here, bro. Get yourself some DJ gear.
Yeah, I can just one of those digital.
Yeah. You don't have to like
get
buy the most
shit.
expensive like There's a whole lot of like equipment out there that's cheap.
Yeah, that's what we used to sell at the shop.
Just to start,
This just feels like that.
So like
Just
Just
to
get
start off
yourself the $300 one, get going.
Choose,
Instead of the $3,000 one.
yeah. Choose a genre that you want to like DJ in, and
Just follow some good Spotify playlists and
either that and just
try and make it your own.
and just practice. Watch some YouTube videos on DJs.
I'm guessing you stay quite well updated in the music industry as well, just to keep updated with being a DJ.
Yeah, you kind of have to. I would recommend a controller, something where you can, but you need a laptop. So a controller. I think the controllers these days have the software for you to like put in. But yeah, just cheap controller, laptop, music library, and just pick a genre.
Yeah.
So if you want to do hip hop or dance tracks, or you can just mix them all together. It's up to you.
How do you get your first gig though as a DJ?
I would imagine these days.
I think you
Just
get a
not-
gig. There's so many places where there's just like little crews of got people starting out getting
Yeah, there's
together,
a-
you know,
yeah,
because there's a
there's
lot
a-
of empty pubs and
Yeah.
that. So you could just go to anywhere if you're willing to play for free to an empty
Yeah.
bar.
I'm sure people will accept
Someone will accept
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
it's
or,
the difference
most-
between getting
yeah.
people building up is the hard bit, not getting a gig. I
So
think.
so you gotta do a mixtape. Record yourself a mixtape, and then send it into like the bar manager, or you could sign up to like an agent. And they have like agencies
weddings.
for like, they have agencies for. But you got to start off somewhere, man. Like the weddings and stuff are good because they feed you and you get cake.
Fun.
So
They feed you and then you get cake. That's
true.
actually what he said.
I was DJing at a club on, I think it was in like Surrey Hills, Oxford Street, top of Oxford Street. And one of my close friends was on a first date, and he happened to like bring her into the club.
Did he know you were playing?
Yeah, he knew.
Okay.
And like a few of the boys were there. So, and he's Indian. So, when he brought his girl in, I decided to play the Punjabi MC song.
Oh yes.
So yeah.
That would have suited well to him.
Oh yeah, it
He
was,
would have
it was
loved
crazy. He just looked at me and was like, "You." Dick." If you're a single guy and you're a DJ, it is a good way to meet girls. But at the same time, I've been in times I've been like rejected because I am a DJ.
Ooh.
Who said that? Friends into girls.
Rejected.
Wow, what just happened there?
So you got rejected because you're a DJ?
Yeah, no, because DJs have, I don't know, they have
The
that persona
hours.
of like, being womanizers and stuff.
Oh,
So
I see. Oh, why is that? Why is that though?
I don't know. I hear some DJs just like,
Well, you definitely
Playing
don't look
girls.
like you fit that stereotype.
no, I don't. Yeah, not at all. No.
What stereotype?
Yeah.
That's
The
cool.
DJ stereotype.
You don't think so? Your dad looks like a DJ?
He looks like
a
it, but
douchebag.
his personality is very quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a bit Drakish, a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's a bit-
He looks very calm. and
When
collected.
he's behind the decks, then he turns into.
Once you see action, I'm in character, man. So I'm an actor now. Just
Yeah, that's it. Normally, I think that's why I chose the path of the producer or the songwriter and stuff. I don't really like to get as wild as some. It's better to just do the work and get others to get on stage. Rappers are probably a bit better at that kind of thing than I am,
So
But you used to be a rapper though.
Yeah,
Oh.
but not that kind of rapper.
What kind of rapper? What's the stereotype of a rapper?
I don't know. They're just the showmanship of it all.
Yeah.
It's you gotta be quite
Yeah.
out there. Yeah, everyone knows.
So at
Okay.
some stage you decided that you want to go more behind the scenes.
Yeah, I don't mind being on stage. Like, played in heaps of bands and played on stage, but I think I'd like to play, be the front man for an act or something. But I definitely prefer the actual creative process rather than the performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Performing's fun. It's just I think once you've done a ton of gigs, performing's kind of it's exciting and stuff, but it's also kind of the job because you got to load in, load out. You're not a lot of the time once you're playing or whatever. It's not like you can stay and party after because you got to like pack up all the stuff and go home. You know.
I think, Francis, you're the opposite, right? You love the performance side.
Well, DJ, you can kind of get amongst it a bit more, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I do love being in front of people, entertaining. So.
It's such a broad thing. It depends what you wanted to do. Like if you wanted to write hip hop, or probably just depending what kind of music you wanted to write. Because it just starts from like really basic level stuff. Like you have GarageBand on the Macs, and if you're into like recording, producing, I think it's just a real slow learning curve or whatever. You just learn little bit by little bit. Because you got to slowly learn like how like EQ works, compression, reverb, all of that kind of stuff. For mixing is all in GarageBand, but how much you learn or how deep you get into it, it's kind of up to you. You know, it's just practice. It's like playing a guitar or something.
Yeah, because you see like those YouTube videos all the time about where like just a kid out of the blue opens like a GarageBand on their iPhone and starts playing like the piano and mixes it all around. It's amazing to see what comes out of it, even as like a kid doing it. It's amazing.
I think having fun with it. I think people expect that they'll open the software up and it'll write a song for them. The same with like MPCs, whether you're sampling or you've got a DJ controller or you've got Fruity Loops or GarageBand. People kind of think that's going to write a track for them, but they don't really want to have fun with it and actually get into it and just play around in it. You know, it's just hours and hours and hours of just clicking things, opening things, seeing what they do, and slowly you'll get to know the software and you'll be able to write songs.
There's apps now where you can download on your phone, and it pretty much teaches you how to.
Yeah, and music. The YouTube videos are really good if you want to follow a YouTube tutorial on how to write like a genre or something. I think it's just time.
Yeah,
just do it heaps.
How do you feel about looping? Like a producer buying a loop?
Yeah, I think that's cool for like how you start. When you're starting and how like I did it heaps when I first started, just using loop packs and stuff. Some people have hits with them, but
as long as you buy the loop, it's sweet.
Whatever. I think it's you're going to be limited. I think if you're looping, you're probably better off learning how to play an instrument or sampling or something. But it's all being creative in the software. So there's still some music coming out now at the moment that gets played a little bit. One's called We Are the Brave and the other one's called Promise, and both of them have like video clips and have got a bit of airplay on Triple J and stuff like that.
Wow. We might sorry, are you gonna keep going? Sorry, did I interrupt?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say we might chuck a guitar at you later and then see how we go with a whole guitar thing.
I could maybe record a song, but I can't really perform one. Because like I think that's the thing about like songwriting and recording and stuff. You don't have to be Jimi Hendrix to write a good song. You can do lots of takes. You can chop them up, re-edit it. You're layering lots of different parts.
Like acting.
Yeah, it's a lot more like that. Yeah, it'd be a big difference trying to say someone get up and just act now or like see them in a movie. You know, they're gonna have you're just trying to get the best parts.
Okay.
Is being a producer a good way to meet girls as well?
No, not really. That's why you got to do heaps of different things.
So eventually one of them will
it depends if you meet some pretty singers or something, you can get them over.
So hey, do you want to come in and make a track? Get some cool samples.
And girlfriend's a really good singer, so
that's how they met, I think. Was that how you guys met?
Well, she worked at the shop as well, so.
Oh, okay. So you worked at the shop with them too? Okay.
That's where I've seen you.
Yes.
Oh my god, you didn't realise the whole time?
No, we've known each other for years.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know what your ideal is either. What do you think the ideal relationship is between an actor and a director?
I wouldn't really have too much to say on that, and only because like I said, I'm just starting out. But I guess you need some sort of like trust there, the director obviously needs to trust the actor that he can obviously perform. But yeah, you do hear stories where directors and actors don't get along, and then the movie just comes out like great. So
yeah. I think at a low level, but you'd probably, when you're doing more indie films and stuff, you kind of need to work as like a bunch of friends almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there needs to be that dynamic
until you get up to something a bit bigger where you can kind of go
a bit more
hierarchical
kind of state.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, thanks for hanging with us on the Convo Couch, and thank you to Oxby and Fran Damme for coming on today.
Yeah, thanks a lot, it's been fun.
It's been good, thank you.
Don't forget to check out the links to their profiles below and subscribe too. See you next time.